Hello and welcome to the Bearded Hammer YouTube channel. We are taking up today our first official save in Football Manager 2023. It's release day. How exciting is that? We've played a lot of hours in the beta, but you decided over on Twitter at ENFDT that we would start unemployed in this game. So what we're going to do, we're going to start unemployed. We have 0 coaching badges. We have 0 experience. We're going to look at trying to forge a career from nothing. We're going to try and treat it fairly realistically, so we will only move as and when it creates some form of realism. What I mean by that is if I'm being asked to move continents for £100, £200 extra a week, unless it's big money, then it's not going to happen. No one's going to do that in real life, so let's try and keep it realistic. You make the decisions in this. All the big decisions. I will put out polls on Twitter, so make sure you go over and follow, as I said, at ENFDT. Let's get into the save. So, we have started off by looking at every single manager appointment. There's a lot in Brazil, a lot in Argentina, a couple in Scotland, well, one in Scotland, a couple in Belgium, England, obviously Premier League, a couple of national things, and that under-20s, under-21s. I've applied for everything. We need to forge a career. Obviously, this is just everyone saying that they've received their application, so I'm sure there will be a number of them that just cast me aside. I can't imagine I'm going to walk in unknown to the Bournemouth job, although stranger things have happened in football. So leave it with me and I will come back to you once we've got a couple of interviews. So we are back. Not with any job interviews as such. We've just been offered a number of roles, which is really, really strange. They're all for under 21 managers or under 20 managers, and there's maybe one or two that I'm interested in. I'm not interested in Serbia or Turkey or Romania or Greece or Morocco, but the Cameroon role, the Nigeria role, really piqued my interest. So I think we're going to end up going to Nigeria. And I know I said realistic, but any job's better than no job, isn't it? I think the Super Eagles, we could forge a career picking out wonder kids from Nigeria. I mean, they've produced players along the way. They've appointed us as manager, so I assume they're going to fly me everywhere because I have no contract. So, I don't really have anything else to do, so I can do this working from home. I think it wants me to play a fluid counter. We're not playing. We want a gegenpress. This is the Super Eagles. By all means, we're going to go super attacking, 4-2-4, I think, and we're even going to push. We're not even going to have any of them, and I've got to be honest, I'm going to rely quite heavily on my assistants. It doesn't look good. We don't even have a goalkeeper in the squad, so I mean, yeah, we play in a couple of days, and we don't have. It's saying I'm unsuccessful. I turned you down. There's a number of Scunthorpe, Torres. No. We'll remove the unavailable players. We now need to look at who we can have in the team. So let's look at positioning. We've not got much choice here. And we know nothing about any of these players. So, you know what we're going to do for the goalkeeper? We're going to choose the big boy. He plays for Chelmsford, which is actually not far from me in real life. But we're going to call him up to the under-20 squad. How many goalkeepers do we need? 2 goalkeepers. So who's the next tallest? Is it him? 6 foot? Or Goodman? 6 foot? We'll take Goodman because he plays for Crystal Palace. So you would like to think that he potentially is a bit better. So let's look at it that way. Brentford, Yeah, let's get him in. We're going to try and go for people on their reputation of the clubs that they play for, because we've got two players who don't actually play for a club. Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Eintracht Frankfurt, get him in the squad. Call up. Yes. I don't know if this is not the right way. This is not how... AC Milan. Yes. This is not how you should be picked for the under 21 teams, but I'm sure there are a number of people, or a number of 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 5 more players. I'm sure there are a number of managers who actually do it like this, which is not good. I don't know what positions they're playing for, but we've got one game to play. Is there any Reading? Possibly. Parthenope, which is... it's not Parthenope though, is it? It's Napoli. They're called Parthenope in this game. Parma, Marseille. Yes. And he can play 2 positions. Fantastic. Hopefully we'll get Iogi. I've heard of him. Right. Let's have a look here. We've got the Borussia Mönchengladbach. We've got the big ones. How many more players do we need in this squad? We need one more player. And we're going to give the Reading guy a call up. So we've called up our team to the under 21, or the under 20s Nigeria squad. And we're playing Benin under 20s soon. So we'll come back for that, for a live commentary. Oh, let's hope my decision-making process is a good one. So we are playing Benin, who I've never heard of, in the first of a 2-legged Cup of Nations qualifying match. We should go... I mean, the players, unless you know them, don't really make much sense. We've tried to put the best players in each one. We haven't got a right back. So the opposite problem to what England have. But in terms of tactics, we're going to be passing to space, be slightly more direct with a slightly higher tempo, and run at defence. A lot of our players are quick. Counter press, counter, distribute quickly, distribute over the defence so we can try and get onto some long balls, and then just a very high press and trying to win the ball back as high up the pitch as possible. Oh, pardon me. So this is our squad. We have got a goalkeeper on the bench, which is very unusual for me, but I don't want to be... So with hopefully all of our technical difficulties over, we finished the last match 5-1. What I will say is the new game seems to be more buggy than the beta. It's forgotten my tactics already. It's forgotten who was in the team. So yeah, it's not the best, but we'll get there. We will get there. It is all a new process for a new game. So we won the last game 5-1, and we've started this one away with a very early goal. 1-0. 6-1 in total. This is gonna... Oh, it's been ruled out. He's miles offside. No, he's not. That was a different player. Oh my lord! The player that played the ball was onside. What has gone on? Football Manager 23 from the beta to this has gone from a fairly good game to a complete mess in the space of a release day. It's like, what's going on? Oh my lord! It doesn't matter though. The game can try and cheat us out of goals and out of our tactics. All it likes, we're still going to win. We're 5-1 up. It says we haven't had a shot on target. We have. It's been disallowed though. So does it count? It should count. I don't know. Adissa is playing. He's taking a shot from miles out. He said, "Linesman, get out of my way." He's doing a little Irish jig, and he's put one in the top bins. I mean, you can't moan at that, can you? He's taken the ball from quite a way out. He's just decided to turn. No, there's no options. I'll just hit one. And what a goal it is. That's surely got to be goal of a competition so far. It's the best goal we've scored So technically 1 shot, 1 on target, but it wasn't. It was 2 shots, 2 on target. We are now 6-1 up. This is the second leg of this under-20s Africa Cup qualification. I don't know what happens after that. We still have no other entries to be able to play, but we shall go from there. So if we can match the first game's performance at home in front of our own fans, then that would be good. We are playing Benin, I don't know. I've never heard of them. That's my lack of education. And there seems to be more people in one stand than there was at the whole of the last game. So that's not ideal, but we will work our way up to the big time. They are more dangerous at home. They've had more shots in this first half than they have done in the whole of the first game. 1-1 in total, but it doesn't matter. We're 6-2 up overall. So we have the big man in goal. We tried to keep much the same squad as possible. We changed one of the defenders because a 6.3 is not acceptable in this team. We are the Super Eagles and we win. But they seem to be a little bit more dominant than what we were or we have been in this game. The home crowd, as you can see in that one stand, are giving them all the confidence that they need. But we've played a big ball over the top. This is what we needed. This is what the plan was. Play big balls over the top as quick as we can. Use our speed against them. 2-1 in the first half. Assist for our 6'4", 19-year-old goalkeeper who has almost scored himself there. Put it onto the edge of the box, a chest and a volley. 2-1. Surely some of the lower league teams will be looking at this going, this manager who no one's heard of is getting the best out of this team. Now, Eze is coming off. 6.2 and a yellow card is coming off. That's not good enough for me. We have a few, it didn't save our tactics, it didn't save who was in the team, but we'll win regardless. We don't care. We use these disadvantages for us. We are playing much the style of football, as you can see. We don't need the ball, we just need to score more than you. We are playing long ball. We probably could keep the ball really, really well, but it's a Gegen press counter-attack system that we are using. So it did say fluid counter-attack. Not sure so fluid, but definitely countering. We are running further than the opposition, and we have more high-intensity sprints, which is what we like to see. That's a winning mentality. If we can outrun our opposition, we will beat them. Well, we're deep into the second half, where they bring it down into the box. Oh, that was a good goal. And on that note, I think we are going to pause it and we are going to make some substitutions. So we're gonna bring on Beachy. He can go up top. A Kickbo can come off for Elia. We'll take the left back off. Oh, we can't. We can only make 3 substitutions. I thought we could make 5 like everywhere else. No, we can only make 3. That's fine. The left back will have to stay on, even though he's a little bit tired, but he's only got 30 minutes left to play in this game. He's not had to do much and he's not performed particularly well, but we're still ahead in this game. 2-2 now. 7-3 in total for our first competitive games is not terrible. 7 goals in 2 games. I would say that's a fairly good return. I know in some of these Africa Cup games you see some really wild scores, but I will take a 7-2, 7-3 in fact. If we can get 10, we can get 3 in the last 20 minutes, I'd be happy, but I can't see it happening in this game. Benin seem to have shored up what they're doing. They know how to defend against us now, and shot off target there for a nice cross. We're not being as decisive with our chances in this game. We've only produced an XG of 1.05. I don't know. I mean, we need club management, really. We need to get some coaching badges on the way. 4,000 people here, just under 4,000 people here for this game to watch us march through to the next round of qualifying. That's how we handled the 2-leg tie. We didn't lose. So we won one, we've drawn one. And I don't know what happens from here. West Ham, should Ollie Watkins be signed? I know in real life, I think some people would go for that. But in competitions, yes, we're qualified. It's not yet entered. I don't know what's going to happen. So thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to the Bearded Hammer YouTube channel, and we will see you very, very soon.